Tyrone. I'm Uniqua.
I'm Tasha.
And my name's Austin.
And we're the Out of Stater Bros.
Welcome everybody, my name is Anil Singh and today we are premiering the newest, the hottest, and the most informative game show of What's That College? Specifically, our special will cover over out-of-state universities, private out-of-state universities. Therefore, we'll be discussing a plethora of topics including the background, economic, societal, and individual impact of going to these institutions, which leads us to our final answer of the question of our out-of-state private universities worth it? While our experts are answering these questions, we will allot a certain amount of time for you audience members to answer and potentially win a grand prize of $1 million for the person who answers correctly to the most questions on our website. Now, to get the ball rolling, we will go to our senior informatics correspondent who will talk about the general background of out-of-state private universities.
Thanks, Anil. My name's Cassidy Bayron. Hello, everyone. Are you ready for a fun time? Because I am. To kick things off, we want to educate you on all things necessary to know. As you may notice from the title, we're going to be talking about out of state, which means colleges that are not in your state, which is California. So you have 49 other states to choose from. So what is the difference between private and public university funding? Well, the main one is that public funding from public universities comes from federal, state, and other publicly funded agencies, while private funding is different from public universities in terms of their funds come from grants, gifts, and different organizations depending on their mission. Therefore, due to this funding matter, the average cost of tuition fees in 2018 and 2019 for a private college was reported at around $35,000. Significantly higher than the average tuition and fees at a public university, which reported to be $9,000 average for in-state students and $21,000 for average out-of-state students. Can you name the most pricey out-of-state private university? Why, that's Harvey Mudd, which has tuition costs averaging out from about sticker price, which is $75,000, which we'll explain later on in the program. However, with that cost, there are many benefits that come to private out-of-state universities, such as locations, opportunities, connections, and even more, which we will discuss later on.
Thanks, Cassidy, for this background information. Now we go to our senior economist, Lily Catalan.
Thanks, Anil. My name is Lily, and I am a graduate from Harvard University who unsurprisingly got an economics degree. First off, I would like to address what is economics in pertinence to a university. Generally, the economics of universities are concerned with the production, consumption, and transfer of wealth between the institutions, others, and oneself. Right off the bat, when entering the gates of a college, you are making a decision of whether to attend this specific university or not. This directly relates to our first economic concept, which is opportunity cost. Do you know what opportunity cost is? In summary, opportunity cost is the loss of potential gain from other alternatives when one is chosen. In this scenario, one is losing the potential gain of going to a public university or none at all to attend a private out-of-state institution. To see if the opportunity cost is low and your decision is worth it to attend these places, we can look at our other economic term, which is return on investment, otherwise known as ROI. Return on investment is a ratio between net profit and cost of investment. A high ROI means the investment gains compare favorably to its cost. As a performance measure, ROI is used to evaluate the efficiency of an investment or to compare the efficiencies of several different investments. Such investments as tuition can vary if one is paying the sticker price seen on brochures and as advertised, or the net price, which have scholarships and grants. And the great thing is that on average, private institutions give out more scholarships than public universities. According to the staff at Lexington Law, over a lifetime, you will earn about 10% more income if you go to a private college. That's enough to retire about 3 years earlier. As such, if one were to attend more prestigious universities, the ROI will increase with these institutions. You can even check how much money you will need to invest in an out-of-state private institution. Here's what the here's Here at What's That College, we prefer to use the Columbia University Financial Aid Calculator, which will ask questions regarding your family's income and other financial situations. On the other hand, there are some aspects of a college education that the ROI cannot measure, such as the college prestige and the quality of professors' instructions, the student's choice of major, and the school alumni network, which tends to thrive at the top tier colleges. All these factors will be elaborated in the ROI you get from your college education, which X will elaborate on in our next section.
Thank you, Lily. Now we will have X who will present and discuss on the societal lens of attending these colleges.
Thank you, Anil. My name is X, and I will be discussing the non-economic gains of out-of-state private universities. First off, the student community is an integral part of most private colleges. This can be difficult for more independent students who prefer a less hands-on approach. The students communicate closely with professors both in and out of class, and the students themselves attempt to involve everyone in campus activities. Involvement in the student community is one of the keys to enjoying your college experience at a private college. The classroom dynamic is much different at a private university than at a public school. Most students are entirely committed to their academic success. They participate actively in classroom discussions, complete coursework, and are fully engaged in the classroom culture. Like the professors at state universities, the instructors at private universities have track records that attest to their personal academic achievements. While most are reputable, professors at private colleges tend to be more loyal to the college they work for and more interested in the achievements of their students. Even at larger private colleges, the class size is contained and more professors. At small private colleges, classes can be as...
We will have a breaking news interview
with our very own Jonathan Fuentes.
Hi, hello, my name is Jonathan Fuentes, and I am an interview specialist for What's That College. Today I'll be reading a short interview of 4 questions from a college student who attended Columbia University in order to figure out what college means to them. So the first question that was posed was, how is the environment at Columbia, and what do you like the most about it? So the response was, Columbia University is a place filled with many intelligent individuals, and it is a place where ideas are up in the air. Being in New York City is a whole new experience coming from California. I really like the city life. It can get tough since I am away from family and miss home, but for the most part, New York is a fun experience that I definitely recommend for those who are thinking of going. The second question that was posed was, how are you able to get financial aid for college? So the response was, I was able to get some money from scholarships, and the rest of the tuition was paid off by Columbia. So the third question that was posed was, do you think college is worth it? And the response was, I'd say that college is worth it depending on the line of work you want to go into. The harder the profession, the more education that you're going to need to supplement that profession. And the fourth question and the last one was attending college worth it for you? And the response was yes. For me, I'd say that it was important that I went to college to attain my degree. So I'm majoring in mechanical engineering and hope to be a mechanical engineer one day. I need a higher education in order to even attain a job and do well in it. For me, it was definitely worth it to go to college.
Well, thank you everybody who tuned in to What's That College. As you can see, we deem out-of-state private universities as worth it in the end due to economic and societal lens that we've been through and including the background information on it. We hope that you're well informed, and please tune in for next time. Thank you.